So, good morning, ma'am and sir. Sabay nga maibos, load tayo. Ag-attendance tayo latad. Tapnon, hantay agat attendance damdaman. Okay, so tipamayan tayo, ma'ams and sirs. Good morning kayo latan, lumaawagan, day grade level nga ayan yo. Nalaklakal nga ma-determine no. Adda kayo when no awan tayo. Pay nga nakain. Thank you. Okay, so let us begin. Jai kinder, ayan ni Ma'am Rexy. Dakan Ma'am Rexy.
Dakan naman.
Ma'am Rexy, good morning. Awan tapay nga naka-join ni Ma'am Rexy. Okay, let us move to grade 1. Good morning, advisors of grade 1.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, Ma'am Jo. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, Ma'am.
Good morning.
Okay.
Good morning.
Okay. Thank you, Ma'am. Let us move to grade 2. Ma'am Eileen and Ma'am Faye. Good morning, Ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Ni Ma'am Faye, Ma'am Seth, at dangom, haan nga join video na. Grade 3, Ma'am Heidi and Ma'am Clau. Good morning, Ma'am. Awan din sa appointment. At ni Ma'am Clau naka-join. Ni Ma'am Heidi ti Awan. Ma'am Clau, good morning. Let us move on to grade 4 advisors, Ma'am Edna Tesoro and Ma'am Renalyn.
Hello.
Okay, Ma'am Edna. Renalyn.
Hello, good morning.
Okay. Grade 5, ni Ma'am Pressy and Ma'am Blue Dalipog.
Hello, good morning. Grade 5A.
Ni Ma'am Pressy, Ma'am.
Ma'am Priscilla, umutid ko, niya ka mo.
Ay, naka-join ni Sona. So, ano lang grade 6 advisors, Sir William and Sir Eric. Good morning, sirs.
Good morning, madam. Good morning. Copy.
Sir William. Ada tayo, ma'am, nga nag-left sa manin. Living teachers, Ma'am Amboni and Ma'am Baler. Good morning, ma'am.
Hello, good morning. Good morning. Hello.
Amboni. Okay. Let us move on to secondary teachers. Grade 7A and grade 7B. Good morning, partners. Ma'am Resin, Ma'am Mira, good morning. Kawan tamad to. Da ni Ma'am Resi, ni Ma'am Mira pitang nakain.
Good morning, Ma'am Mira.
Okay. Good morning, Ma'am Resin. Da ka, Ma'am Resin?
Good morning, good morning.
Ni Ma'am Mira. Kawampay nga naka-join ni Ma'am Mira. Next, grade 8 advisors. Ma'am Trina, 8A, Ma'am Ruth, 8B, and Ma'am Manning, 8C. Good morning, ma'am.
Baka baka tinapayan.
Chikan. Grade 8 advisors, good morning. Adapan mo. Nasakit sila pahayag. Ano? Kitaan nyo, ma'am, no, da ka din na yung kadwa tayo kat agkagamin.
Ning arugan.
Oh. Okay, grade 8 advisors again. Good morning, ma'am. Sada kayo, ma'am. Say good morning if you're here. Na naka-join kayo.
Kunda may connect ka mo di cellphone da, ma'am.
Bagaman, ma'am, table lang dan. Okay, grade 9, Jo.
Grade 9A, present.
Grade 9, Sir Sai. Ni Ma'am Charito, Daddan, ni Sir Cirilo. Naka-join niyo magpaspasyar sa. Grade 10 advisors, Sir Jomar and Ma'am Edita. Ma'am Edith, Sir Jomar, good morning. Awan dansa. Naka-join naman ito ni Ma'am Edith kin Sir Jomar. Okay, now let us move on to grade 11 advisors. We have Sir Babu and Ma'am Elmarie.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Sir Babu. Ma'am Elmarie, good morning. Ma'am Elmarie.
Good morning. Teacher Elvis here.
Okay. Grade 12, Sir Sherwin. Good morning, sir.
Hello, Ma'am Shula. Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Hello. Good morning. Agree call tayo before we start the meeting.
Sir, nalpastirol colon. Isa tinubrami tatay kwa sir ang kapay lang makain.
Hello. Hello.
Good morning,
Mano
sir.
tinaka-enter to high school? When? Mano tinaka-enter to high school? So,
Sir, nilang kwa tatay tanga na-enter. Ma'am Trina kini Ma'am Ruth kasi narigat sa may kasi di cellphone da.
maginita? Ah, okay.
Di elementary man, sir.
Ni Rot kan ni Trina ti hangan naka-enter. So, la?
When sir tatay. Tapos, ulit
LM, sino
tatay sir, ang
naka-enter?
kapay lang na.
Aileen.
Ni Ma'am Balerman, sir, di
Sino da?
elementary.
Yung bala. Okay. Sino?
Ni Sir William Pai, sir, awan pay lang isuna. Mamada tatay, sir. Nag-left pay lang
Yeah.
ito siguro.
Dua da lang? Sige. Sa Trina and Rot. Ni Rot, adara pwede dito ni nagpapirma kanya ni Rot.
Sir, ni Ma'am Heidi, awan pay lang, sir.
Heidi, awan na yun. Napan nakipila. Pinakano tayo banggit.
Oh.
So, bali talo ti
Vaccine, sir.
elementary, Baler, William, kini Heidi. Tapos si secondary ni Trina kini Rot. Wala?
When, sir.
Sige nga Rot, we will start right now. Kasi we are late in this meeting already for some technical reasons. PTTTS office na karing kurak. PTTTS supplies and some concerns. So, may I just have with you this short message before Aileen and Shola will deliver their lectures. And of course, later on, we'll have a discussion on this. Sige. Ada basit ko digok dito basa platan. Good morning. As we start the opening of the school year 21-2022, the DepEd wanted to implement the distance blended learning approach primarily to have higher achievements among learners. Data shows low proficiency level in general nationwide due to ineffectivity of the pure modular with SLMs only as a tool. DepEd with their researchers and analysts come up with blended learning with several support learning materials to be used. The following are the support learning materials but not limited to: first, SLM with two-way radio, using two-way radio, which is the main focus of this meeting. SLM with asynchronous video lessons. And if you have noticed or remember, this is why we have the insert training last month of June for you to be equipped with skills in creating video lessons. Asynchronous gatuta han nga live video lessons digito we'll make it and then distribute to them, to our learners, these video lessons. SLM with the textbook. So gapo na tayo bakasyon. Dati inted nga gundaway ti DepEd kanya to in our division office nga i-mapping you the textbook. But I have forwarded to you this information last vacation, but no one responded from among you. However, these textbooks are also support learning materials that we can distribute to our learners for enhanced learning among learners. Then we have, of course, the older one, the SLM with radio-based instruction, RBI, which is simply as MP3 recorded. Though we need to use some apps on this, tapno ma-edit mo lang di in record mo to eliminate some parts which is not desirable in the MP3 lessons. Then the other one is the TV-based instruction, which is not so applicable in our areas. Ang amin ko the TV na and this TV program hanmat nga kanayon nga may complementary jud the mga lesson. So diyan TVI one no TV-based instruction kit han nga effective. This is why the DepEd is now not only advocating but DepEd wanted it to be implemented as another tool in delivering this distance learning to our learners. I had nothing to say on this, but to urge every one of you, my fellow teachers, to conduct advocacy to your respective homeroom PTAs. Discuss with them and cite to them the advantages of having two-way radios over cell phones. Of course, majority now have cell phones at homes. Ngayon, disadvantage namin ti cell phones that every time you want to see it, you need to buy loads. And it is much expenditures on the part of learners or in the part of the parents. While this two-way radio is a one-time expenditure makagatangdan and it will be used for so many times. Nga masapol nga ludan dito two-way radio. We know that because in the past decades, the LGU were using these two-way radios nga pagkikinuntak na. So da nga kakapitanes kada barangay na Sangguniang Bayan, they were using these two-way radios. And the DepEd is advocating it. And I think allocating funds for this is underway. So nalang tahante ito may bagano kanon to nga dari ito nga may daog nga pondo for purchasing of two-way radio for learners. But our financial staff, our ADAS, are telling us already nga mintit may katangan to just in case there is a allotment for the purchase of two-way radios. This is why we are going to advocate as early as now to our parents. Ikarigatan da ko mati makagatang. Though we are not pressuring them. Antay mat nga i-compulsory kanya if they are not able to buy. Kasi amo tayo nga kadwa nga learners, kadwa nga families. Di kita nga learners tayo marigrigat da. So di kita mabawal nga gumatang. I-encourage tayo nga gumatang dan so that we can instruct or we can deliver our lessons to these learners through these two-way radios. One advantage of this two-way radio that aminda nga nawarasan, aminda nga daan iti two-way radio, you can discuss with them simultaneously. Kasi they will be using one frequency, a single frequency for them to dial it. Pagkakaroon ko sa kapulo daw na maamin dahil they can they can hear you discussing with them the lesson simultaneously. Unlike in cellphone, conference call, nagrigat dati conference call mo pa lang, talmo-talmog mo pa lang the conference. In the two-way radio, i-open na lang na yung frequency, makapagtapatan kayo aminin. So this is the advantages of this two-way radio. And i-discuss to the Shula further. Dito yung may panggap dito radio. Shula and ni Eileen. And so, kapantay rin updates, submission to video lessons as our output during the inset. As I have said a while ago, the inset tayo di last June in the making of these video lessons. Nakasubmit di kita do mga schools and Lusuak nakasubmit. Pagkan sa bali mo namin ti na-assign kanya to per learning area nga grade 1 lang. First quarter to fourth quarter. Samantala di other nga districts. First quarter lang yan binugrada. No mape, 1 to 6 na maganda. Grade 1 to grade 6. Sa bali mo kanya tayo pa first quarter to fourth quarter. So, nakagulgulo, hindi nag-attend kami ito. I-reassign da kanya tayo. Pag-decide da kanya as the school head of the central school. Music ti pinili, hindi magitak nga kasi wala mo pagpilyanin. PE sa Bali, music sa Bali. Pagpilyan da ti PE1 ng music. Pinili ti music diyan. I thought I was speaking for PIS hanggayan ta for the whole district of Peñarobia. So agree ti Loswak. Sa nun sir nakisubmit kami. Karaling panlipunan kanyami. So makita tayo ti Loswak nakisubmitan. And while in fact kanya ti central 100 submit. So ti final nga decision ni Sir Ronald Marquez i-submit yung aro damin de kita video lesson nga bagbayo kitain niyo na lang istadyan niyo, then you will reassign your subject area which you are going to make these video lessons ko na. So, kababayan no, hantay nga may submit, tangal daw, i-submit tayo website. I hope may transmit ko ni Eileen being the LR coordinator of this school for the elementary. I-submit ko kanya na ni Eileen, tayo submit ni Eileen to naman ni LRMS this afternoon. So, this is all I wanted to say this morning. Nudang to tayo ito yung dagayan. Ito na maligpas natin ito na again. Before again, natin some meeting tayo, then I will add some more information on this. Thank you so much. Ni Eileen, ito kay ni Eileen, ito yung sumaronon na agsalita may panggupi dito meeting tayo. Once again, good morning to everyone. Thank you. Hello? Hello, Eileen? Hello, George. Hello, Sheila.
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir.
George,
Thank you.
Okay. Let's proceed.
Sir Sai, kindly share the screen tatay nga press talk each teaching strategy, please. Thank you.
There.
Good morning once again, fellow teachers. Daytoy natin nga webinar idi kalman. The speaker mikat ni Sir Philip and Sir Ronald. May panggap iti press, talk, teach, teaching strategy. And these are the orientation objectives: to provide technical assistance to public school teachers in enhancing their instructional creativity, capability, and knowledge on other learning delivery modalities in relevant to the current situation, and to update school learning coordinators on the submission of SILNAG video lessons. The press talk teaching strategy We have here a quiz. Give the meaning of these two-way radio lingos in the in messages pane, and you may write the answers in notes at JINET chat box pa yon. When we say go ahead, nga tati, kayat nasa on. Nagusar tayo iti two-way radio. Say again, stand by, Roger, over, out. You will get to know the correct answer as you listen to the discussion. The Press Talk Teach teaching strategy aims to assist public school teachers in enhancing their instructional creativity, capability, and knowledge on other learning delivery modalities in relevant to the current situation, and to provide learners the most practical and accessible means to experience flexible learning options, to feel the presence of a teacher asynchronously through the use of two-way radio, and minimize time in the production of printed self-learning modules. Lastly, to use self-learning guide sheets for learners. The Press Talk Teach teaching strategy was launched in July 27, 2021 at the Schools Division of Abra and was witnessed by the DepEd CAR Regional Director, Estela L. Carino, EDD, Director 4. It was presented by Mr. Ronald T. Marquez, Educational Supervisor for LRMS, and Ma'am Hedwig Belmes, Chief Education Supervisor for CID. Press Talk Teach teaching strategy basa Abreño, short break reading program, the online procurement tracking system, and e-filing of permit to study. The strategy standards curriculum. The Curriculum Implementation Division noted that there is a great need to enable teachers to better assist and guide learners in mastering the skills, knowledge, and experiences that will support learners during the remote modular learning. To ensure a quality modular learning modality during the COVID-19 pandemic, the Curriculum Implementation Division of DepEd Abra introduces the Press Talk Teach teaching strategy, an asynchronous teaching learning process through radio frequency or two-way radio equipment. The Press Talk Teach strategy is being introduced to reach the unreached learners. This strategy is being supported with a self-learning guide sheets. Dagitoy self-learning guide sheets will be discussed by Ma'am Shula later on for learners and instructional guide for teachers. The content is anchored on the target most essential learning competencies. It ensures that the LCs or the learning competencies are sufficiently covered, data and information are being clearly discussed during the development of the lesson. Gray areas and inquiries of learners are also addressed. Teachers are required to prepare the self-learning guide sheets for learners. Ag-prepare tayo iti self-learning guide sheets para iti ubing. The self-learning guide sheet serves as the reference of learners in the course of instructional delivery by the teachers. Teachers may prepare the instructional guide. kasla lesson plan na dito instructional guide. The instructional guide serves as the weekly lesson plan or guide for the teacher in the delivery of instruction in each subject. Through the assistance of the SGOD, there were orientations made on two-way radio ethics, communication and operations, frequency programming, and searching available channels or frequencies. Two-way radio sets were provided by the SGOD and procured by the schools. So kung naidi ni principal, invitean na to kano ni Sir Rifarial nga mangisuro kanya tayo di panagusar ti two-way radio. Ma'am, sirs. For the contextualized instructional guide. For remedial reading activity, i-discuss to ni Ma'am Shula dito, contextualized instructional guide. Reminders in using the two-way radio. Teacher shall ensure that the two-way radio is fully charged, functional, and in the same frequency assigned. The radio user has to observe the following languages. DJ, go ahead, resume transmission. Say again means to retransmit the message. Standby. Transmission has been acknowledged but unable to respond. Roger. Message received and understood. Affirmative means yes. Negative means no. Over, transmission finished. Out means communication is over and the channel is available for others. Dagitay mabalin tayo nga usaran no. Usaran tayo jay two-way radio. Go ahead, say again, stand by, Roger, affirmative, negative, over and out. The activities in the self-learning instructional guide dagitoy i-discuss to ni Ma'am Shula later on. Ma'am, nag-ij video lessons tayo. Any question, ma'am? Wala dati kahit yung adamagan, ma'am, before I'm going to give to Ma'am Shula. I-discuss ni Ma'am Shula, ma'am, may panggap iti self. Ma'ams and sirs, may panggap iti self-learning guide sheet. Kanda ij instructional guide.
Eileen? Eileen? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
At i-assign ngamin kanya kidi day diintad mo iditi ko video lesson in MSET. Panay mo second quarter na kong am I going to pass even if they are in the second quarter?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay lang, ma'am. Ipasa tayo amin. Naging nalpas tayo, ma'am. Either first, second, third, one, or fourth, ma'am.
Oh, what na ta ti instruction mo ti dikit tila ipasa ket only the first quarter?
When ma'am ngam iso ti given nga priority ma'am kat first quarter ngam dagi dumapay nga schools and ma'am nalpas dapayan ginggana fourth quarter ma'am. Iso nga pay pasa da ma'am tapno makita da no nya pay ti hanga nalpas ma'am.
Ay, okay. Thank you na kung
When, ma'am.
thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Sir Science sama niya i-flash the instructional guide.
J-word, ma'am nga instructional guide.
Palatan, sir, there's a weekly lesson instructional guide for students. Ay, sir, learning guide ko na po, sorry.
Dito, ma'am.
Self-learning guide sheet for students. Okay, sir, data. So, dito yung ma'am and sirs, iti sample ti self-learning guide tayo. Dito ikat may pasurot iti, ay maitad ka digiti estudyante. Dito iti
Jade.
pan kay digiti estudyante nga pagansan during iti klase tayo kanina true baling kanwa sa iti teachers iti mang fill up tapos jay guardians contact number ko they just parent iti mang fill up
Hello, Ma'am Sula.
students.
Ma'am Sula. Hello, Ma'am Sula. Hello.
Hello, sindi di ay ma'am.
Ay, adaman pa, idamag ko biit ni Miss Eileen ako.
I went ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Yes ma'am.
Eileen?
Yes ma'am ni Eileen ma'am dito ma'am.
Ay, apay DJ video lesson. Ipasamin nga hanyo nga i-correct ni sir. Are you not going to check first the video lesson we had made?
Kolekta aglatan ma'am ta isimpakon ma'am. Ni nga min Sir Ryan palangi ma'am timang QA ma'am dagijay ngam kita min to ni principal ma'am.
Haan, hangata nga na may mayat na ko nga before nga ipasa yung kanyada ko, you have to check it first or edit it first. Tanuhan mga nakababainon, baka daman nun erradon, agipasa tayo man timali-malin.
Yes ma'am,
So,
yes ma'am.
One, would it be better if you are going to check it first before you will pass it to sir nga concerned DO?
Yes ma'am, yes ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Yes ma'am, thank you ma'am. Okay, so back to self-learning guide sheet, moms and sirs. Nakita tayo di kunak nga from the subject engage school to address iso dito lang ti fill upan tayo nga advisors or teachers tapos digital contact number ket parents ton iti mang fill up. Then let us move on to discussion or the letter A part. Dito discussion guide or gabay sa pagtatalakay. So dito moms and sirs i-copy tayo lang from the SLM worksheet or class or textbook. Kan idi nag-webinar kami gaya moms and sirs kat imbaga nga uray haan kanun nga maipasurot jay SLMs no two-way radio or call through call ti panag isuro tayo basta ada self-learning guide sheet. Kasi no anya tilinaon nga min day jay
SLMs tayo, isumot laang ti i-copy-copy tayo lang or adapon tayo nga ikabil ito ayan ti self-learning guide sheet. So dito discussion guide or gabay sa pagtatalakay, i-copy tayo laang ijay manipod ijay yan ti SLM. Hanmet nga kahit nga saon nga amin nga part na ket i-copy tayo kasi adala nga rod iti page nga dapat nga dalang ti page nga dapat nga outcome na ditoy. Haan nga mabalin nga aduunay nga pages. Then activity or gawain, mangted tayo lang iti objective type 5 items or short performance based assessment. So no objective type so jay multiple choice. No pang elementary mabalin ditoy 5 items. Ngam no secondary ko na ma'am sirs mabaling nga yad ado tayo, ngumhan nga ageksida iti 15 or ti 15 nga items kasi ado na ito day jayan. From ijayan ti last or SLM nga us-usaren tayo. Tapos, the generalization ng paglalahat in Filipino, kat kastoy laang moms and sirs, di pattern na, kitaan tayo ti screen, di letter C, generalization, kat fill in the blanks laang kano, ti mabalin nga pattern, iti pa-activity tayo tubing, awanan iti sa bali. May isa lang dito example na, kasi nang tidda lang iti pagpatternan tayo, iti activity tayo. Ngam no elementary or K-3, mabalin nga 5 items. Ngam no higher grade levels, mabalin na siguro kanu nga ingaten. Depende ayan ti topic tayo no kasano ti kalawan na DJ nga topic. Basta kasta lang iti pattern na ma'am and sirs. Tapos EJ letter D, let us try subukin natin. Formative test for kinder to 3 is 5 items lang tiitad tayo. Then grades 4 to 12 is 10 to 15 items only. To be copied from the SLM, worksheet, last textbooks, or other references. Okay, take note nga kinder to 3 is 5 items only nga formative test. Then grade 4 to 12 is 10 to 15 items only. Then letter E, let us apply. 1 or 2 questions may do. Kasi ka no ma'am, tapno una nga atidag. Tapos dito pa nangarami dito content na dito ma'am. Century Gothic 11 font size para iti grade 4 to 12. 2 to 3 pages laang. So manipod iti grade 4 ingana grade 12, Century Gothic 11 ti font size na ken 2 to 3 pages ti two to 3 pages laang iti dapat nga ma-print nga iyawat ayan ti ubing no grade 4 to 12. Then dito met para iti kinder to grade 3 Century Gothic matlaang 14 ti font size na 2 to 4 pages laang mat iti maiyawat. Dadadakkel nga min day jay 14 nga font size so nga 2 to 4 pages ti pagbalinan na no kwa DJ moms and sirs. So, mabalin yung tulat tamot ma'am nga i-copy dito ikanyami self-learning guide sheet. Tano, kayat yun to nga rugyanan, wano i-review, mabalin lat ta ma'am. I-copy yung, pag team kanda kam tulat ta kini ma'am Aileen no pa. Dito yung ma'am, itiim pa webinar na kanyami ijay. Ayan ti idi Miyerkules. Ngano agisuro tayo through two-way radio or calls, group calls when no Google Meet or Zoom, kat dapat kastoy iti maiyawat kadigi uping to be distributed before the week. So kay nga sa uwan, naitad tayo iti Friday, i-discuss tayo mat iti Monday or the next week kasi dyan. Haan nga mabalin nga kay kaitad mo kat i-discuss agad. the question nyo, Jay, about the self-learning guide sheet, ma'am, sir? Okay, so noawan, mapantayo ijay maudi nga part detoy instructional guide para mit kanya tayo nga teachers. Sir Sai, instructional guide, sir, para kanya tayo nga teachers.
Pag pumunta sa LMG may sa apa nga garamit kay pailaon. Di ba Ma'am Shom? Di ba ulit-ulit?
Yes, sir.
Jay, di para ubing. No,
When?
kung sa SLM, ito tayo mo SLM, apa nga garamit tayo man ti another nga kasjayon.
Ay, sir, ti ko nada. Idingam at namin tado mga school, sir, nga pinaanseran dan jay module idi last year.
Di last year.
Isong agree-print na. So nga tatiim na kami dito, katapnon handang agree-printen, kano the available nga kasjay nga two-way radio, tapnon the agree-printen, dito lang ang cert i-print dan kasjay.
So kinyatay nga rodan tayo garamit din kasi naka-SLM tayo mat.
Aman dapat, sir, kasi isumat dito iti kabarbaro nga kabarbaro nga dapat nga pangaramidan tayo iti teaching learning process aglalo takastoy mat nga pandemic. So muti ko nada, sir.
So kasapulan tayo nga
may inutumot lang at tayo.
Ma'am Sho.
When, sir?
Yung budget ni.
When?
Okay, proceed.
Okay.
Hello,
Okay, let us
Shula.
Yes, ma'am.
Shula.
Ma'am.
Okay, kaano nga irugi data na kung kastay ko na ni Sir Sai. Kanyami ngamin kat first and second quarter, kami nga pinausar dagi jay module na kong. Kaano nga usaron data dapat mo?
Kaano nga irugi?
Dapat nga damot palaong dagi jay available modules nga iwaras mi from first to second quarter na kung.
Ma'am ni sir di makasungbat, ma'am, no, kaano nga usarin tayo daytoy depende ngamin, ma'am, no, da usarin tayo nga two-way radio kadigijay kan digijay parents no da usarin da.
And let's say no awanti two-way radio nga usaran ti ubing
Empay lang, ma'am.
mabalin nga dayjay pala ang modules nga dating usaran ti itad kanyada tahami mo nga pinasuratan akong. Hello. Hello. Ma'am Shula.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Nun no dayjay ubing or parent ket hang available dayjay two-way radio. So okay lang ipasar mo lato ubing ke dayjay dati nga modules nga ususaranda.
Ma'am, ti ko na da i-DJ yan ti webinar mi. Okay, pay lang ka no, ma'am, nga SLM pay lang ti usarin tayo. No, awan pay lang ti two-way radio or hantay nga makontak dagi jubing through calls, ma'am.
Ay okay. Yung data ibagbagami yun introduce mo, shall we make it? Or dayjay dati nga modules usaran pay lang.
Pakiulit, ma'am.
Shall we adapt that one for us, or we will just still use the module that we have right now?
Ma'am, no, dapay lang module tayo, kinawang pay lang ti mausar tayo nga two-way radio. Mabalin pa yung ma'am nga SLM ti usarin tayo. Tatta.
Ay, okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am Shol. Hello.
Hello, Sir Eric.
Kwensa nito, di ba? Sungor ka blended. Dagitay ubing mat kasi siyempre 50 plus damot dagitay ubing. Talaga nga adumot ti unable anda nga makaala ti two-way radio. So expect na tanga dagiti daduma talaga nga makagatang da, di ba? Iso dagiti agander ti kasta two-way. So dagiti daduma met nga awan na talaga ti gatang na agistay da iti module, pero dapat na adalat talaga iti ag two-way radio kasi adamot o sarenda kas lakas kita idea na rata sungor nga makungkuna nga blended ngem salang satay lang makarugi nga i-implement data no adanton na purchase nga module ken no ay na purchase nga two-way ken adanton igom dagiti learners and siyempre tayo mo makapag-proceed no awan to sa rin to bing and teachers. Yeah, ma'am.
One sir, kastamot pwede ko na the
Ngam
ED
ti
sir.
kwami di kay ma'am Shol. Kaslamot duplication no ti pamayan tayo ket adda na nga rod SLM nga available. Kanyami ada kami nga higher grades lang kami mot nga nagpa-answer dagiti dadto mga lower grades iso dati nakapa-answer ngam da kami nga higher grades ko kumpleto mo di module da iso nga hami mo ten nga i-adapon data in present mon tadamot iwaras mi nga module ket kasla po na isumot lang iso ti content na di part na nga patpatangem di anti activity sheet nga in present mo iso laeng matan di nga part iti itawag mi kadagiti learners mi from the two-way radio. So, the idea na nga agi-print ka man ti module sen nga agi-reprint kami kadagi copy kami nga i-adapt mi datayan ti two activities kada three activities lang ngayon. Haan mo tin ang kasjeta no ang kami man nagdubdublan ti kaawatan na nga awang mo la sir na nagjay module min if that is the case.
Okay, Sir Eric, kastamot pa iti naging issue, sir, idi webinar mi. Nung iparparig ta ngamin ti division, sir, nga na may mayat ka no dayto ito ti adapan yung no agisuro tayo tapnon ti kastakot no mas matutukan tayo di pa na kay discuss di nga topic ayan ti ubing sir kano at the question nga sigud nga maanseran.
Madam awang problema di pa naka-implement nung pasla ko madya palangited mo di another sheet isumot lang iso di content na di bagbagam di ited mo nga 2 to 3 sheet ka isumot lang ited mo di ti learners mo from the module mo lang itself sika nga administrator di ti two-way radio sika ti mangi direct di papanan jobing like for example na kung mapangka di let us try tayo ti dati tansiramon katilaang nga part. Then, mapangkanto di jay, no nalpas na lanseran, true calls, mapangkanto di activity nga, kaya't mo mga isaronod. Tapos, mapangkanto di generalization, ket mapangkanto di ti assessment, isumot lang tilaang kuwatay nga minijay, less manin ang burdenen, agar Arabic ka manen, iti every week nga module to bingan, kadalasan, agasam man na nga iaramida mo, 8 subjects ka iramida man ulit di agar Arabic ka man ti wasting time mo to at damot lang din ti module nga isurong abay nga balnikas di ma'am Chola.
Man sir, kastamot pa ati dinamag-damag digi si kadwami nga nag-webinar yung tirason la tamot digi division. So nga rod nga academic is adate kastoy malesen di activities nga ited ti ubing sir haan nga di module nga min sir kat addo kano nga min unay ti activities na
True nagpaiso addo di activities na nga madamot kanyang nga teacher nga mangbaktaw day jay kasi adamot day jay ti ubing kat ibagam mo ubing nga turn on page ko kuno mo ten ag-jump ka mo ti jayon ti pampanunuten da aming kumadata academic is advice ti teacher ay ti pupils in the part of the learners pero in the part of the mentors mo teachers it is another burden and agony.
When sir I got your point yung try tayo man sir nga may mayat nga tanong danggan tayo ti side ni principal sir kay lang sir.
Okay sige kwat lang ata kwa kumamot lagi sayang lagi yung modules mi manen no mag-arami ka mo lang
Samot pa iserti bagbagamin reklamo da ijay kas Jamie nga minyang arod. We have to adopt new way or strategy kung nadamot lat ka sir. Sir Principal. Nay, naka-log out. Nay, naka-awan sa.
Hello, Miss Yula.
Ma'am,
Hello.
ma'am.
Kapay, di lang magaling na ida. Magmong ni principal kasi kanyami as what Mr. Eric said a while ago, kumpleto kami nga minti modules tahaang kami nga nagpausar ito bing. Kat di pa isay-sayang nagigay modules na agaramit kami ulit naman.
Kat,
Sapay sa laing
nag-left.
kano abdan to DJ ka may radio. Haan? So,
Ma'am Shol,
Sir,
another point no nga mabalinti kas jay i-adapt mi DJ bagbagam nga format. We are going to adapt that kind of format. Pero like for example, di kuma activity niya, let us try ko nam. Why not you just indicate the part of the module where that exists. Like for example, ibagamot lang nga dyan tited mo dyan to Bing, let us try this from page in your module ko na kasi kailangan na tapno instead nga 3 pages tited mo o 5 pages tited mo mapanlang di kasla guide na i-attach mo dyan ti module nan anyway kat adamot ti sursurutin instead nga gi-copy ka man ti let us try this kung na di activity adamot di module na ikabil mo man dyan kasla template ti logsheet nan so why not nga i-indicate mo na ganyan nga activities part of the module pero page na lang na i-scan to lang dobi nga nangabal kasi ma'am sure
ang kanong palinti kas jay magda pa idi webinar mi sir nga please see page kasi kano hanggang ni mabalin sir
na
madi kano sir kat soroten DJ usto
ay niya
reformat
pakatawa dahil subo lang iso panagbiag
Aman sir, nadamag da idi webinar mi data sir. Tapno nga pa ulit-ulit. Yung kasi di mo tisong badat sir ang kano mabalin.
Ay, wala sige nga ro, nalaing da taga division.
Awamat ni principal ma'am Mia. Nag-left summit ma'am. Ta damagan tay kumakanyan na. Awamat ma'am isuna.
Ito nagsubliso na the best da magtay kanyanan akong kasi ano hanga say-sayang digijay modules nga dati ngay no sar tubing.
When ma'am when?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, now let us move on to the regular weekly lesson instructional guide. Ma'am sensors nga dapat dito i-prepare tayo nga agyan kanya tayo during Jay, panag-discuss tayo, panang tawag tayo kadigiji ubing. So, daytoy tigam tayo, then diji may samot, kat iso tigam digijay ubing. Diji discuss ko tatay ngayon muna. Daytoy kat sample nga inobra ti Bukay North Elementary School. Sir, say pa-scroll. Thank you. Scroll down. Okay, so the mode of delivery da dito yung ma'am ka two-way radio learning delivery. Ada video na dito yung ma'am sample nga agi agtaw-tawag isuna ti ubing ijay yan ti two-way radio kaso handamot nga inted detay video tapnon makita tay ko mati sample na mabuya tay ko ma handamot inted. So the strategy is press, talk, teach, teaching strategy. So, ikabil tayo lang ma'am na niya nga grade level, ito'y tapos quarter or week, then the learning competency tayo sa the materials, no? Ang yan itinangalaan tayo, example, SLM, worksheet, or last. Then, di usa rin tayo magtawag, two-way radio, no, iso. Or through calls through mobile phones kasi tanong ko. Tapos iji greetings. First part na, ma'am, sirs, kat, greetings. As you can see, in this greeting part, kat, atidog, daytoy greeting na, kadagiti ubing. Salama, 2 paragraphs kas giant, ko na dito yun. Kunada, idi webinar me, DJ, good morning, how are you? Kat, okay ka no, DJ, yun. Very short lang dapat iti greetings tayo. Dito kami ninaramid ni ma'am from Bukay North is very detailed isunan. So no, agaramid tayo, shorten tayo ka no lang di greetings. Hanya atidog unay. Then, what I know is iti review. So, di ko natin itatay nga basit lang nga items iti itod tayo. Hano na nga ado. Then, i-present tayo, DJ, let us talk about it. Then, sumarunon kat discussion. Tapos, iti analysis or comprehension check-up. Then, the generalization, ma'am, kitaan tayo kat fill in the blanks lang talaga. Nang iso na iti 10 items. Tapos, formative assessment tayo. No higher grades tayo, we can give them 10 items. Ngam no lower cut, 5 ko na lang that time. Then, yanti learning reflection or let us apply, 1 or 2 questions may do. Dahito ikat lang iso na iti may isang question. Tap nun ti kasta kat malesen di activity nga obraan ka no di job. Mabalin lat na ma'am sir nga i-copy yun to daytoy pattern naman yun or daytoy sample ti weekly lesson instructional guide nga agian kanya tayo. DJ lang ma'am, DJ lang ti duwa nga kasapulan tayo no i-adapt tayo daytoy panagtawag nga usaran iti two-way radio or tawag iti cellphone. Saanin nga SLM to usaran tayo. Okay, ma'am, DJ lang ti present ko. Since nai-present mo't ay naibagamot ni Ma'am Eileen tatayin detoy dadtoy babanan nga two-way radio no kasano tay nga usaran kan dagitoy following languages ket naibagana mo't tatayin. So, over and out. Ma'am, sirs, over and out.
Ma'am Joel, talaga
Sir.
mo, kasla mo, aramig ka ti 8 nga lesson plan ti kada weekend. Detailed lesson plan mo na tayo, content na.
Sir.
When sir kastatiin pa webinar na talaga kanya, miso nga nakadadot mo da idi.
Oo nga rod. Tas laka mo lag lesson plan ko. So ti kaya, sulat tang bareng maka two-way radio ta amin.
Kot, kinadama mo sir, no, one dito way radio, tawagan, conference call, kasi sir, tapnog baling ako call.
Awo matilod da basa, pangalan da nga rod. Agug-ugo da lang mga padati, karabasa.
Sikat ito mawag, sir. Group call mo ida, sir, kasday. Conference mo.
Awang nga rod load da, ma-conference call mo nga rod da maka-internet.
No, awan ti data da. Kung awan internet da, handa nga maka-conference.
Kasano ka nga rod nga maka-conference na ipapamo na dalodnan basa.
Call lang, sir, ma'am, haan nga. Haan kagusar ti internet. Call ito yung ti cellphone mo, no? Dapan tawag mo matawagan din jobing.
Ay, wala nga kasano na kaya awan cellphone nan. Defective di advantage sige lang ada cellphone nan ti mabenefita na neta nga programa.
Kuna sir, so dalang ti pa kaya applyan na iso nga blended at ipagbalyanan na nukas zay.
Okay, yun, sir. Good morning, fellow teachers. So, dato'y tinag-topic to iyanus tayo tingagdangag kasi mandato da dato'y national, from the central office. Ni Ma'am Jocelyn, iso ti guidance designate sa mo ti elementary. Although, haan pa lang nalpas iti na ganun, orientation da panggap ditoy. Pabalas basaklatan kasi dagizay requirements nga forms nga i-fill up tayo may samot laang ti LM kini secondary. So pabalas basaklatan ta urehan to nga agulit ni Ma'am Jocelyn. So datoy nga orientation on the implementation of homeroom guidance kat nag-division orientation kami idi sa nga kalman kat in-discuss da Ma'am Honey. So di panaka-focal ti guidance iti SGOD. Tas ni Sir Tony iso ti division guidance counselor. Iso ti focal mo ti ano di ba ng claim? Well, CI. Okay. So to start, i-pinpoint ko lang ang bagay importante nga aramidon tayo na nakabasar izay DepEd memorandum para hindi na masyadong mahaba yung discussion to make it concise. So for the procedures, so ti homeroom guidance apo haan nga formal learning kasla kumadtoy academic subjects da. So this is parang auxiliary na activities lang ng mga bata. So daytoy nga program kat supposedly is na-implement sana idi last school year pa lang. Ngam since parang bago pa siya, tatatipan naka full blown na implementation na tatanga school year. So, itong homeroom guidance din po, this is non-graded. Non-graded siya, pero adati form, adati annexes nga i-fill up tayo nga may attach idzay SF10 kin SF9 da. Dayzay tipan naka-grade. Ada ngamin ti kasi na datoy learning competencies mo't lang ma-attain si ubing. Iso ti kasla i-grade tayo, pero hindi siya graded. And I will discuss it on the following slides. Okay, sir. Next. So the class advisor shall be assigned to implement the program with the technical assistance of the guidance designates. So yung homeroom guidance po, this is equivalent to 1 teaching load per advisor. And daytoy module printing ti automatic nga ma-assign nga printing modules cut per advisor. Pasday. Next slide, sir. The time allotment is 60 minutes per grade level for modular po daytoy. And learning modality, the homeroom guidance shall be delivered in different learning modalities depending on the need of the learner and the school's capability. So like what Ma'am Shula and Ma'am Eileen have discussed a moment ago, mabalintay mo lang nga two-way radio daytoy. Ngam since at dati modules nga in-provide from the division, mas okay nga LDM na tangatan. And the learning materials, the homeroom guidance is a self-learning module. So this is issued by the DepEd. Bureau of Learning Resources. That's sir. So the self-learning modules are written in English, but the regions may opt to translate the learning materials in their mother tongue. Inbaga ni Ma'am Honey, may contextualize ka no, grade 1 to 3, ngam since haan pa nga ni-contextualize, dagizay modules, dagizay homeroom guidance modules da, uray haan pa ka no i-contextualize sa tigulanan. So this is in collaboration with the family and community is also encouraged in order to create the venue for learners in developing such life skills. Next, sir. So the DJ is scheduled iti conducting of trainings and implementers of the homeroom guidance. So nalpas ti division tayo. Next. So homeroom guidance assessment result shall be distributed and discussed by the class advisor during the parent-teacher conference. This shall be issued as an attachment to the learner's report card. Dayzay homeroom guidance assessment result, ipakita to damdama dayzay annex or form nga mai-fill up. So to be may discuss iti parents too into no PTA conference. So DepEd shall issue all expenses relative to homeroom guidance. So ito po is nakabudget po siya. So pwede po natin siyang i-align sa annual implementation plan and school improvement plan. So may exclusive expenses na magagamit na pwede nating i-allot dito. Non-implementation or improper implementation of homeroom guidance shall be subject to existing applicable administrative actions. So mabalintay ako nga ma-admin case na in case nga handa yung ma-implement dito. Since this is a mandate kadagiti nga ngatuan tayo. So roles and responsibilities of DepEd offices. So I will be just focusing on school. So the main head implementer of the homeroom guidance kat school head apo. So nga karaman ni principal ED orientation kat in coordination nak lang kasi kami kini Ma'am Jocelyn nga guidance designates. So school head supervises and monitors the implementation. So yung school head po, he will be responsible on the annual homeroom guidance implementation and monitoring. So he will prepare timelines, calendar of activities, monitoring plan for the entire duration of the program, and inclusion of homeroom guidance in school forms. And allocating budget for homeroom guidance that is included in the school improvement plan and annual implementation plan. So yung question ni Sir Sai nga awan tiban paper nga mausar, dapat i-remedyoan ni school head tayo. So adhering to the stipulated loading of teacher and class programming for school year 2021-2020. Next. Providing the necessary equipments also, and strengthening partnership with stakeholders, orienting the teachers, parents, and other stakeholders, creating mechanism that could ensure efficient distribution, preparing and conducting of homeroom guidance class observation, which is stipulated yung kanyang observation sa Annex 1. Yun yung i-fill up niya. So may magkakandak daw si Sir ng homeroom guidance observation din. Ang gulang amunyo kasanun nga modality ti pamayanat. And submitting the homeroom guidance school implementation report, which is Shakti manginto ka homeroom guidance designate in coordination with
Adonay. Oblada di kami.
guidance counselor. So, ito naman po yung roles ng guidance counselor or guidance designate. Si kami ni Ma'am Jocelyn. So, we will assist the school head for the annual HG implementation and monitoring, prepare the annual budget proposal on homeroom guidance implementation. So, agaramit kami ni Ma'am Jocelyn ti homeroom guidance implementation plan. Conduct orientation of teachers, which we are doing now. Coordinate with class advisor in the implementation of homeroom guidance through LDMs, and provide technical assistance to class advisors and other guidance services or intervention to learners without violation the provisions. Next, sir. So the guidance counselor or guidance designates would serve as the program manager and ensures the correct content and pedagogy of homeroom guidance in school. So we will assist our school head, prepare annual budget, and the like. Next. So for the class advisors, so this will be your roles and responsibility, Apo. Will serve as the homeroom guidance implementer in the class. So specifically, the class advisor shall ensure the following. So distribution, facilitation, and retrieval iti homeroom guidance modules and outputs and different learning modalities. So discretion na po yan ni advisor no nga learning modality ti obraan na. Evaluation and discussion of learners development assessment result to the learners and parent quarterly. Accomplish of SF9 and SF10 in accordance to the learners development assessment results. And referral, kanyami nga guidance designate on counseling intervention, other guidance services are needed. So you can refer it to us, ta may i-refer mo iti kusong intervention in case to, kasano man ti problema dayzay ubing. And collaboration with co-teachers and parents in developing the competencies of the learners at home. So dayzay apo ti task tayong advisors. Ito na yung sa division. So, hantay latang mag-focus dyan kasi sa school base lang naman to. Sige, sir, next. Schools division. Next, sir, Sai. I-emphasize ko lang katad sa division nun, at dati monitoring team lang nga headed by Ma'am Hani. So i-monitor damat lang ti implementation na daytoy homeroom guidance per school. So isagsagan tayo na lang dagizay dagizay assessment results ti ubing. Dagizay lang siguro mat ati i-check da. And the implementation plan which will be prepared by us. The offices. Assessment of learners' development and monitoring of the program. So through the intent of homeroom guidance is to help learners develop competencies. So may different competencies po tong homeroom guidance which is not included po doon sa MELC that will aid in facing different issues and tasks. It is important to still track their level of development. So the homeroom guidance implementers must always keep in mind that the program shall capacitate learners toward success, hence compared to the formal learning areas. So parang ano siya, may resemblance siya sa GMRC, kumbaga. Next. 1ES. Yung mga magkakakonsyabang subjects. So this is the verbal description. So verbal description po yung grading system, pero hindi siya numerical. So it's no chance to observe. NO po ang ilalagay natin dun sa annex na sasabihin ko later, dun sa learner na did not submit output or has not shown any of the target competencies in a particular quarter. So for example, yung learner among pulos in-accomplish na kadagi sa activities. So NO pong lalagay natin doon. So needs improvement po pag si learner is nag-submit ng 30% of the output in the particular quarter or has not acquired the target competencies. Developing naman po, which is legend by D, symbolized by D, the learner has accomplished 60% po nung output on the whole quarter po dayzayan. In a particular quarter, has acquired some of the target competency. SD or sufficiently developed pag 90% nung output is na-accomplish niya. And DC or developed and commendable pag 100% ng outputs is na nagawa niya.
Customer mo lang.
So, dagiti ti verbal description. When mami attach di, ayan di card mom dayzay. Per quarter, dayzay monitoring nga dayzay ma'am. So, assessment of learners' development and monitoring of the program. So, learners developed shall be assessed through their portfolio and performance tasks. So, ada dapat iti portfolio pa naka-folder or envelope ti per learner nga paka-insertan amin nga na-complete na nga task idzay homeroom guidance module. So, ti ma-compile nga pa para for nalyo ba? Parang evidence for their assessment assessment result. So this is mandatory. The homeroom guidance is mandatory, but this is not part of the academic rating. So yun po yung in-emphasize. It is mandatory but not part of the academic rating. Rates are just descriptive. Yan. So like what I said, ito yung mga verbal descriptions niya. The next, sir. Yan. So, yung mga may attach data jay SF10 pin SF9 da. So, of that jay formas nga pangikabilang tayo mo lang dito yung ma'am's answers. Next. Success and sustainability of the program will only be ensured if there is systematic and adequate monitoring and evaluation. So, may evaluation report din po kaming ipe-present, isasubmit, izay DO through the full school year. Kasi na the implementation tayo. And there are certain objectives mat lang nga masapal nga may attain tap no the evaluation tayo ko excellent. No natin tayo dagizay ng objective. So, i-present ko naman lang dayzay damdaman. Next. So for the monitoring and evaluation sa school level, the school head leads the monitoring in coordination with guidance designates using the homeroom guidance observation tool and homeroom guidance school implementation tool. So this is nasa Annex 1 and 2 yung attachment nito. Next, sir. Sa schools division level naman, sina Ma'am Hani, magkakandak din sila ng evaluation with the curriculum implementation division, which is Sir Justoni, in coordination with the guidance designate in the division office. Yes, Sir Justoni yun. Leads the monitoring using the homeroom guidance division monitoring and evaluation tool. So division monitoring results shall be submitted in the regional PSP cohort. Next, sir. Ito naman sa regional level. So hindi naman na siguro natin ito matatouch. Next, sir. And next exercise. Hi. Tapos ito yung sa national level, hindi natin din ito matatouch. Next, sir. The effectivity this shall take effect for the school year 2021, 2022, and succeeding years immediately upon publication in the DepEd website. So, constant po yung implementation nito in every school year. So, to read you the last quotation, to make a difference in someone's life, you don't have to be brilliant, rich, beautiful, or perfect. You just have to care. So, for that, let's reflect on that quotation. Next, G. Next na slide dun, sir. Dagi sa annexation. Next.
Homeroom guidance nga form.
The annexes, sir. Ayun yun. So let's go to the annexes. So dahil annexes po, this is the, naka-attach po ito doon sa DepEd memorandum. Ano pa lang kami nadawat?
Annexes 1, 2, 3.
Tapos no maalak to piece of copy na dagito.
Annex 1, homeroom guidance class observation tool.
So for the first annex, so homeroom guidance, Annex 1 and Annex 2, this will be monitored by, this will be administered by Sir School Head, Sir Principal. For Annex 3, ayun. School Head supervises, yes, and monitors the implementation of homeroom guidance through Annex 1 and Annex 2. So ito yung pagkakandak niya ng homeroom guidance class observation and submitting of the homeroom guidance school implementation report. Next, sir. Next slide, sir. So this is for the homeroom guidance class observation tool. Next, sir. So for the homeroom guidance observation tool, we will be graded, ganun din po, verbal description. So, yun yung pan-naka-rating natin. So these are the objective. Masabol nga ma-accomplish ni teacher and i-grade yun ni ito po yun. So basahin yung tuntulatan, moms and sir, no maalak to daysay. The use of copy ta isan ko to GT. Tap no makita yung dagitoy annexes and these objectives nga masapol tayo nga ma-accomplish. Tap no mag-gradean tayo iti outstanding. Next, sir. Homeroom guidance. So the homeroom guidance school implementation tool for school level. Next, sir. So dating kita naka-grade tayo as a whole school, which is also conducted by principal. So, i-fill up niya po yung mga following informations dyan. And dun sa lesson, yung verbal descriptions, iti-grade, the full school tayo. Next, sir. So this is for the Annex 3 naman po. Daytoy ti bitbitan da mamhani nga ag-evaluate kanya tayo as a school in the implementation of homeroom guidance. Next, sir. So, pa, sir. Back pa, sir. Back pa. Ilan, sir. Next pa, sir. So, ayan na. So, home guide. Back pa, sir. Next, sir. Next. Next. Nagsurok mo nito. So, for the discuss ko na lang dito.
Jordan. Ito. Yung kalutuan ko si Daniel.
For the annex number 3, for the delivery process, so homeroom guidance are program for the school year. So, i-rate yun ni Madam EPS. Pag na-observe yun, mag-gradean tayo ng E or evident. For 95 to 100% is comply. So, dagito'y delivery process, i-comply tayo lang ako, tapno makaala tayo ti evident nga descriptive grade. So let's go to Annex 3. Next, sir. So magkakandak din po tayo ng orientation for learners with their parents conducted by the school before the start of the school year. So for the documentation, we will prepare attendance sheets, photos, and yung minutes of the meeting din po before, prior to the orientation. So an adequate budget is allotted for your homeroom guidance expenses. Approved by budget, finance report of homeroom guidance. So pag na-accomplish mo natin yung lahat, pag evident naman yung mga nabigay dyan na supporting documents, magiging evident po yung grade natin dyan. So basahin na lang po natin pag naidad ko to Daizay memo. So these are the areas to be monitored. Next, sir. Next, sir. Next. Next, sir. Ang i-discuss natin yung annex 4 kasi regional level na po ito. So, ag-focus tayo na lang idzay homeroom guidance learners. Okay. So, sa annex 5 na lang po tayo mag-focus kasi ito lang yung team. May isang nang room ng attachment tayo idzay SF9 kinas F10 tayo. So, ito po is per learner po siya. Datitipan naka-grade dan to. So, i-fill up lang natin yung mga informations dyan na binigay. And yung 0 to 4, yun po yung descriptive grade nila. Next, sir. So in every quarter po, in every module, there is a specific competency na ma-attain na. So kapag, which is supported nung mga activities na ma-accomplish nung learner. So pag na-accomplish po niya lahat yung, for example, sa module 1, yung competency dyan is value oneself. Pag na-accomplish po niya lahat ng activity doon, automatic po na 4. Pag kulang, it's either 3, 2, 1, or pag talagang wala siyang na-submit, 0. So, ito po yung mga competencies per quarter. So, one competency is attained by one self-learning module. So, this is for kindergarten. Next po, sir. Next, sir. Any ba? Yun. And ito po yung for grades 1 to 3. So, dagitoy gayam homeroom guidance, doon sa learning modality, mabalintay mo na nga kansuda iti sample audiovisual material nga no in case nga makatulong dayjay tap no matin dayjay competency. Aglalo ta contextualize pa mo iti grade 1 to 3. So this is for grades 4 to 6. And this is for grade 7 to 10. And for senior high school. So, tapos na po mga moms and sirs. At ako, questions po, nuwada po.
Sir Babu,
Sir.
balati, di nga may inted mo nga link di rabi ikot first quarter la palang ti kargana dayjay?
One, sir. Good for first quarter pa lang, sir. I-follow up mi pa lang dayay pang second quarter, sir. Tas,
So every
na-download ko gaya mo lang
talaga
dagizay
may
module.
na.
One, sir. First quarter pa iti i-printay data, sir.
OMG.
One number quarter. Tas, i-goal pala na katan, sir, nga i-distribute dagizay. Haan nga na i-distribute ti week 1 and week 2. Per advisor, dahito sir, kasi plus 1 load iti per advisory. So, naman pala ng ka-printy modules na tamabaling nga no, next week to this guys.
At da ngamin di last year di module 1 sir kat the same mo di adad yan ti inted mo nga link. Baka isotited mo yung file lang ita.
I want sir, the same mod lang dagday modules nga na ited di last school year.
One module lang ngamin tinaited di last year sir.
One sir modules. One ma'am. Dahil ma'am ti usaran talaga. Mabaling nga per pair ma'am. Tapos sa hantay gayam lipatan sir is lagi say portfolio danto nga pakai kabilan to dagizay outputs da.
Trabaho. Pag-report
Sir, since considered mat nga one load daytoy homeroom, ag-change tayo bati loading?
Haan nga tan sir kasi advisors namin ti main nga implementers lang kasla yung sa last implementers yung homeroom guidance.
So balik
Isatiin
yung
baga
atong
sa
kaludod sa
DO.
adan to ti overload ng advisors.
Possible, sir. Kasi advisor
the advisors ngamin nga naka 28, 30 nga loaden. So nag plus 1
One,
ba?
sir. One, sir, kapilitan, tas masapol nga may i-report na isay di. So in case nga dan to ti overloading.
Okay, sir.
One, sir. One man.
And gayam ti 12 daytoy meeting tayo, so no ada pa iti saludsod, pakisaludsod sa bengag end.
Ma'am Jocelyn. Ma'am Jocelyn. Ada ba siya?
Hello, sir. Dito ni Ma'am Jocelyn. Hello, sir.
Ma'am, nalpas ti orientation yun, ma'am.
Register pala ang sir ng madamdamata. Kalkal pa sa'yo mo.
Ayun, ma'am. At dato kanya mo, ma'am, ni doble orient, ma'am. Yung dagizay key points lang kami tinbaga. Kung ma'am, dagizay ma-accomplish.
Ano, itid ko to sa guys sa kanya dan sa digit ko ano nag-completion nga reports.
One, ma'am.
Ore ka na iko.
Tas dagizay
Na-orient
pa
mo
gayam. One, ma'am. Dagizay gayam annex 5 to dagizay homeroom guidance learners development assessment. Per individual dagizay per learner dagizay nga mai-print. So dagizay ti attachment na dagizay school form 9 and 10.
Daming kanya dagitan sir.
Nawadak pa lang kin sir just so ni ma'am kasi hangko pa lang naalazay soft copy si memo.
Isang hiraman mo tumalangan kanya ti lemon sir takwa. Hangko pala kabisado ni Sir Jestoni.
One, ma'am. Isa kung tumot lang izay si ma'am ti school.
Okay sir, thank you.
One, ma'am, no problem.
Sir Babo,
Sir,
60 minutes ko nang tatay anya regi 60 minutes per hour one no per week.
per week sir, may isang a week.
Ay so may sa oras
Hindi may
kini
isang
sa
a week
Domingo.
at least 60 minutes.
Okay.
One, sir. Ti maialat da nga oras nga mga answer kadagizay activity sheets di module, sir.
Okay sir, okay.
Tapos iyan sa idolatan, sir, nga per student, i-require na so that i-envelope na mga naka-portfolio dan to the whole school year. Tapos the attainment gayam ti competencies, i-base tayo kadagizay activities nga nalpas da if na-attain damot lang dayzay competency nga yes, assess na dayzay evaluation form.
Mabalintag outan, sir. Malpasen.
Ma'am Shula? Ma'am Shula, sikan sa mo MC?
Now, hindi ko clarification and circuit over and out.
Okay. Hello, hello. Yeah. Good afternoon. I am back. Dapat 3 minutes before 12 o'clock. So, mabalinte pa lang ti clarifications tayo. Kada gito duwa nga talo nga lecturers tayo on Prestock teaching strategy kan RHGP, Homeroom Guidance Program. Ipamakam tayo pa yung ag-ask no dapat kaya tayo maklarify yan, then we will end this Zoom meeting by and by. Nawawanin na po, balintay nga activity dito nga Zoom meeting yan. Mayat nga clarify, they can still ask their questions, clarificatory questions. So, thank you so much for attending this Zoom meeting.
Hello, sir. Sir, daka no idamag ni Ma'am Ambuni, tatay. Kuma. So, damagin na datan, sir, datadakan. Ni Ma'am Ambuni, sir.
Ay, ko nag-live meeting ko na. Mangmangagda pa lang? Hello?
When, sir?
Mangmangagda pa lang? Sige, no, no kaya yung sungbatan, kaya yung sungbatan no, ni Eileen, or siya, sige ni Ma'am Mia.
Sir, nag-left sa ni Ma'am Mia.
Okay. Idamag nanton latan through messenger.
When, sir, when? Good, sir.
Ni Eileen. Hello Eileen, mangmangig na ka Eileen? Dapat na Eileen? Ag-conference dito man pa sila Ariel kan ni Eileen right after this meeting. Ag-conference dito personal face-to-face nga conference dito talo. I have something.
When, sir, after lunch, sir?
After lunch? Ni Eileen. Ni Eileen talang kapatang ko tayo nga another matter. Kapatang ko na Eileen.
When, sir? Sige.
From nan. So, I am declaring an adjournment in this meeting. Thank you so much for your usual cooperation. Hopefully, we can implement this PTTSS and the Homeroom Guidance Program. Thank you so much. Happy lunch to all. Thank you, Sai, for creating this meeting. Thank you so much. At least you can do this technical aspects of this Zoom meeting. So, kanya pa thank you so much, Sai, for this.
Okay, sir. About to end pa yun,
So,
sir.
we can leave from this Zoom meeting.
Nagawa na.